Hello, friends. Welcome to this session of Chinese tea culture today. And Ali and Mina, I'm very happy to be with you again.
We are happy also.
And today we're going to talk about Chinese tea ceremony. First of all, please give me your idea of Chinese tea ceremony. If you have any, impression or
let me
experience.
start with this. I think tea ceremony in China is very big and important for Chinese. That's why it got its international reputation, because before I come to China, I heard about the importance of Chinese tea. And that made me so curious to at least to know what is the ceremony, how it is being done. And I watched some videos online about the tea ceremony in China. But personally, I had not been experienced it so far, but I wish I will experience it soon since I am here in China.
Mina?
Yeah, I attended one Chinese tea ceremony, but it's totally different from our society. Like in our society, tea is just a drink, but in China, tea is a specific part of the culture.
Right.
And the tea ceremony, like it's a way to create the harmony between guest and the host.
Yeah.
And they totally create the environment.
Yeah. Today
Like
we're
play some music and
Yeah.
some fragrance, and then
You have got some experience, right, of
I really
Chinese
want to know
ceremony.
the procedure of how to make this.
Yeah, you're wondering
Yeah,
how
I want to know.
how the Chinese people are making the tea ceremony, right? Yeah. So let's learn more about the procedures, right? So Chinese tea ceremony, it sounds to be a very serious expression, right? Chinese tea ceremony, but actually in practice, we can do it everywhere. It can be formal in a tea house, for example. It can be very well organized and arranged beforehand. A lot of preparation and the tea masters, but it can also be, very informal ones. For example, we can do it in our office, at home, with friends, and sometimes tea ceremony can happen, to just one person, right? I can make some tea for myself and I enjoy it by myself. So tea ceremony in Chinese, in Chinese context, it can be formal, it can be informal, it can happen anywhere. It's part of our life, okay? Yeah. So today, I have prepared this tea set, as you can see, right?
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks beautiful because they are made of porcelain. Okay. Porcelain is one of the Chinese people's favorite choice for our daily commodities, for our daily use items. They are our daily use items, like, the eating bowls.
Yes.
Yeah. And also this tea set. Okay, let me show you what these items are, right?
Yeah,
And
I'm really waiting for this moment.
yeah, thank
Curious
you.
to know what are the different parts of the tea set.
Yeah, this is the teapot, as you can see. It's a typical teapot, small one, not very large, but very cute. And this is used for brewing tea, like it's a very important one. And then we will use this one to share tea with our friends. So this is called fairness cup, because we want to treat our guests equally. We want to be fair to them. We want to be equal to everyone. Okay, so this is called fairness cup, to ensure the tea liquor tastes the same, right? Okay, the amount is the same. And this is the teacup. You have got it, right? This is a drinking cup, right? Because this tea ceremony is a reduced one. It's not a complete one. A complete tea ceremony involves many steps, but it can also involve only a couple of steps. And this one is a simpler one. It's a reduced one, right? So we only have this teapot the furnace cup and the teacups today, right? I think it's enough for 3 of us.
Yes.
Now, let me do it. Let me make a cup of tea for you, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here I've got some oolong tea, as you can see, right? We talked about it.
Yes.
And then, first of all, I put it into the teapot. And then I rinse the tea. A little bit water.
And the water should be hot.
It should be very hot.
Okay.
To make it, to awaken it,
Yes.
right? Yeah. And to rinse it, to rinse off the dust. Yeah, maybe there is some dust, right? We don't want this liquor. Okay, for the second time, let it stay for 40 or 50 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soaking it. So
Soak it.
The first step is to rinse.
To wash it.
Yeah,
Right.
rinse it. And
Yeah.
I think hot water is being used here for rinsing and also for releasing the flavor of the tea, right?
Sure.
So it will
Yeah.
be smells
Smells
good.
much
and
better,
strong, yes.
right? Okay, now the liquor, the roux is ready. I
It's
think
now ready.
it's, re-
Wow.
it's ready to serve, but we have to use this furnace cup to show friendliness to our guests. Okay,
So everybody will get the same quantity,
right? The same flavor of tea.
same flavor.
Yeah. Please. Because you're far from me, so you're first. And half cup is the proper amount.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Half cup is proper. If it is wine, it should be full cup. But for tea, it should be half cup. Yeah.
Shall we start sipping it?
Yeah, please. But you
Okay.
know, the
So for me, it's the first time I'll have
3
this.
sips are supposed to be, you know, these should be supposed to be.
Okay.
drink
So
in
I have to
Swiss.
drink it in 3 sips.
You don't have to, but you know,
is
it's
bitter.
just it's just you know a suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. Wow.
It tastes good.
It is really good. The
Thank
flavor is
you.
good. The smell is good. And yeah, in
It
3
smells
sips,
good,
in 3
right.
sips, I'll enjoy it more.
Thank you.
Tasty.
At the second round,
All right.
I'll serve the lady this
First,
time.
ladies first. Good.
To be equal to everyone. First time, you first comes first, but second round,
Is first.
she comes first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come.
So fairness even in the way of distributing the tea.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Everything is equal here.
Yeah. So yeah, please enjoy the tea, please. In a typical tea ceremony, there are something else. There's tea liquored, and there's something else. For example, there's music, right?
Okay.
Yeah, music, and there's also incense burning. You know, incense.
Yes.
Incense burning, and there's also some flower.
Okay.
Right. Flowers, music, incense, tea liquor, and the tea set. All of them make the tea ceremony. and they are the components of a tea ceremony, actually.
Okay.
Right. So why is that?
I think these are the physical components. It will give the tea consumer, he will feel something good inside because all the atmosphere is serving that ceremony.
Right.
It will be something special.
Yes. For example, the tea set, you can see that they feel smooth, they feel, comfortable. So when we touch it, it gives us a sense of beauty, right? So the touch of the tea set gives us a touch of beauty.
Okay.
So this is beauty there, right? And also the smell of the tea liquor gives us pleasure. The aesthetic experience, right?
Yeah, now I am experiencing it now. Actually.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
feel it.
So to Chinese people, a tea ceremony or the tea drinking is an experiential, it's an experience first, right? It's pleasant. It's supposed to be a pleasant experience to us Chinese people, right?
Yeah.
That's the primary concern of a tea ceremony, right? Besides that, beyond the tea ceremony, there must be something else.
Yeah, this is what I feel, because how important is the tea set, the flavor, the equality and sharing everything. So there should be something behind it, I think. Yeah. I think in the mind and in the spirit of the people who are having this tea, they will feel something spiritually, emotionally. So I'm wondering, what are these feelings?
Okay,
if you can tell us.
I think you have learned something about Chinese philosophy, right?
Right.
And three important doctrines of Chinese philosophies are Confucianism, Taoism, Buddhism, right? So everything in China has been influenced or are being influenced by them, right?
Okay.
So tea ceremony is no exception.
Okay.
For example, the Confucianism advocates harmony and respect and benevolence, right? So all these values can be seen in a tea ceremony. First one, harmony. Most important one is harmony. Harmony of what? Harmony, the harmonious relationship between the guest and the host, and the harmonious relationship between the water and the tea leaves, and the harmonious relationship between the tea set and the tea liquor, and the harmonious relationship between man and nature.
Wow.
All these things are natural things. So they are the natural essences. The tea leaves, the tea set, and all these tea ceremony supporters, they are called the supporters, right, are made of bamboo or earth or tree leaves, right? Okay.
So there is a lot of, we can feel that there will be harmony among all the components of the tea ceremony here.
Right.
The tea set, the tea leaves, the water, the smell, the flavor, and even the equality in distributing and sharing the tea. So there will be, I can see the perfect harmony. So I can feel that it's giving the person who is having this kind of ceremony a lot of peace inside.
Relaxation.
Yeah, relaxation, right. So we are talking about Buddhism, right? We are talking about Confucianism harmony.
Yes.
And in Buddhism, there is peace, tranquility, meditation, right? So in a tea ceremony, the environment needs to be very quiet, and people are not supposed to talk loudly. Of course, you can talk, right? But in a Japanese tea ceremony, people shouldn't talk in most cases, right? And people should talk in a very, very low, quiet voice. But in China here, we have got more freedom, you know.
You can talk.
Yeah, we can talk.
That's why
Happily?
we are talking happily now.
Yes, yes, yes. So enjoyment is another one, is another principle in the tea ceremony. Harmony is one, peace and tranquility is another one, and the third principle should be what? Should be
The joy.
enjoyment.
Yeah, the
Enjoyment, the pleasure, right? So why we are here having a tea party, a tea ceremony? Enjoyment. Because according to Confucianism, and life is hopeful, and we should have a positive attitude towards life, right?
Right.
So sometimes the tea tastes bitter first, but later it tastes sweeter, just like life. Bitterness does not last. Sweetness lasts. So that's Chinese philosophy. That's Confucianism. So that's why. And Buddhism tells us that we have to be quiet, to be peaceful in mind. Okay. And also Taoism tells us we need to value all the natural things, including human beings. Human beings are part of nature. We are part of the universe, the nature. So we should live happily, we should live a balanced life, we should live a peaceful life, we should live an active life, right? Wow. Life is so wonderful. So through enjoying tea, through having a tea ceremony, we will become more insightful, we will become wiser, right? Wow. And that's the purpose of having or attending a tea ceremony, I think.
Wow. Let me say, it's wow.
Oh, thank
really,
you.
Because I feel that it's kind of mixture between the physical and the emotional, the psychological harmony, joy and happiness.
Since you have several hours, so many hours, let me make you another cup of coffee.
Thank you. I'm waiting for this moment.
Thank you. So today, Ali and Mina, today we have been talking about Chinese tea and Chinese tea culture. And basically, we talked about the origin of Chinese tea, the varieties of Chinese tea, and then we talked about, the components of a tea ceremony and also the cultural connotations beyond the ceremony. I hope this session will give you more knowledge about Chinese tea culture and Chinese philosophy. Also, I would like to give, thanks to two of my students for being with me for this, 2 periods of time. Thank you for your valuable time. Thank you. I hope you will learn more about Chinese culture, by enjoying more Chinese tea here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us today. And we had really a great time with you. And we are learning the culture as well as experiencing it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.